I think also that is something really important to give everyone within your team, within your workplace, a little bit of home, I guess, or a little bit of their own space within the workspace, which can be sort of this project or this space to which you come back to and find your own sort of inner self. Yeah.
You bring up giving individual team members a bit of space to do their own thing.
Yeah.
You may have a small team or you work alone. I'm not entirely sure about that. But what is your thought about workplace management? If they want to give people their own space, their own time to connect with themselves, how would workplace managers be able to do that? There is not one size fits all, as you rightly say.
No, I think that is indeed very true. I think the overlapping thing can be what I sort of ask everyone is create one project that in the end has to maybe be a commercial project or for a client or something like that. But start off doing your own personal research into it. And maybe one of the images that relates, doesn't sync on the screen, but well, it doesn't really matter. We have now one of the junior designers, for example, is from Turkey. And I asked him over the summer, when you go back and meet your family, find like sort of your personal ground there. So he brought back carpets from his grandmother. So our office is now filled with Turkish carpets with these braiding patterns. And his research is now focused on how can we use these braiding patterns as an inspiration for 3D printing patterns that are self-supporting. So in that way, you can sort of invite people to connect personally to what they are working on.
So I think personally there's a huge chance for remote working and connecting if we reframe what sort of a corporate culture means in a way. And if we broaden that up a bit to include also personal ambitions of people in a way. Sorry, very long.
That's very interesting answers to open up corporate regulation or rules or culture and give more space for people's personal fascinations.
I think that's fantastic. If that can happen, that's great. Yeah. It's more tricky. It's more tricky the bigger the company, obviously. But I think there is a way, again, like I feel this weird mixture of physical beings and digital entities and that we haven't really solved. So when I was walking around here, I was wondering, where's the hall with all the software companies? Because we spend most of our office is purely digital, but it's not accepted as a physical space almost, although it clearly is. So there's a lot of stuff, of course, to take care of our physical bodies and the beautiful chairs and the silence of the spaces that we're in. But we're still as if we're living in a calculator, but obviously we're way beyond the calculator by now, but live more in a sort of gaming environment, actually, I would say.
I can actually add something. Can you show the picture of the studio of an artist?
I don't know when I will get there,
yes,
but let's try to find it.
I just want to add something to Philip. I think it's really important when we work in the digital realm that we also have space for creative work, which means that you can work in a space and also leave stuff there. Because now, no, it's not this one. It feels like we have all desk sharing, and we are every day you come to work and you share the desk. But for creative work or to work on your own ideas, sometimes you have to leave the things out overnight. So the next day you can go on. So the next day you can revisit your work and have a look at all the stuff you have laid out. And I think this is really something missing nowadays in offices, that you don't have the space to leave things there during the night and come back this one. And this is a studio of a Swiss artist called Andrea Heller. And you can really see someone who is working creatively, you need to leave the things on the table and reflect over it. And the next day you go back and you look at it. And I feel this is really missing nowadays, that the physical part of the paper and the process, it gets missing in the digital world. I don't know about you, if you have...
So you're not in favor of an empty desk policy?
Yeah, empty desk policy, no. I mean, yes, but there also has to be space to work with full desk.